Will make you stronger.
See you later, kids.
Yeah, Hackett's Quarry forever!
I just want to get you guys safely out of Dodge before the sun goes down. Damn it! I thought I told you kids to check everything.
Look, it's not that big of a deal, okay? We'll just spend one more night here.
No! No! Just stop. Let me think. Okay. Make sure that everybody is inside the lodge for tonight. Lock the doors. No one in, no one out. No one. Got it? I'll be back first thing in the morning, and we'll get you all on the road.
What if we're out partying tonight, out in the woods, and we end up in a most dangerous game situation?
Like when people hunt other people?
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Camp is over, and hunting season has just begun.
I did see a weird light in the treehouse across the lake. That was pretty spooky. Maybe it's your girlfriend, Ryan.
The hack of Hackett's Quarry.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Should we look?
Maybe it was the bears.
And why does everyone blame everything on bears?
Do
Okay.
you got anything better? I mean, like zombies, aliens, time-hopping Draculas?
Ryan?
Hey! Run! Anything needs to happen, please!
We ain't playing games no more, little girl.
There's something coming!
1,
Ah! Silence!
2, lost. Max, we're lost. 3!
Terrified kids are bad for business.
You have to cut it off! Cut it off!
Anyway, maybe just ease up on the ghost stories.
Sorry.
Just stick to Kumbaya next time, okay?
What's that?
You guys don't do Kumbaya anymore?
Hello, my friend. Welcome to the show.
The Quarry has probably the widest range of modes, I think, that we've done. We wanted to go and open this up to a much wider audience than just the traditional gamers. So there's the absolute classic. So you play, you make choices, you explore, there's QTEs, there's combat, shooting, there's the big choices, there's the conversation choices, there's interactions, there's clue collection, there's evidence collection, which is a slightly different thing. And all of those are kind of on by default.
What the hell?
We've set kind of toggles into that we can turn any of those off as you go through. So you can make it that I don't want to do the QTEs. I want to play it through, but QTEs really frighten me and I don't like those, they stress me out. So you can turn those off. And we've got it basically so that you can turn all of them off until you get into like film mode. It's just like basically watching a movie. And once you get to that, the movie is effectively, well, you can either let it just run through, you can pick a style, you can have like Everybody Lives movie, you can have Everybody Dies movie, you can have my favorite one, which is Gore Fest movie, or you can even do your own director kind of thing where you go and see every single character and you can set their attributes. You can go, are they a bit clumsy? So they would probably fail QTEs. Oh yeah, and you set a whole bunch of these little parameters for every character and then you just let them go and see what happens in that movie.
You sure?
Well, when we first started looking at this as a thing and trying to look at the film modes of stuff, the ability to be able to put you in the director's chair was quite important to us. We had to look at a whole bunch of different things. We had to look at camera systems, we had to look at anything that we could do to kind of give you some degree of control as a director. The most obvious one, it seemed, was, given that this is a choice-based game, is how your attitude towards any one character would be affected by the choices that they made and also by the skills that they had. That seemed quite easy, and because there are so many choices and so many points of interaction on the way through, if you kind of steer it one way or the other, it seems like a natural way to do it. It's also it's the closest to literally directing somebody. If you told them to just be clumsy the whole time to an actor, it's like, okay. And that's what they'll do. That's the way they'll play it through. So we've got a 3 lives kind of bonus thing in the deluxe edition, and also once you've played it through once as well, we unlock that. It's just in case you did something you just think, oh, I really didn't want to do that one. You get a choice, a little thing will pop up saying, do you want to use one of your lives? When you die, it's not because you may have just done something just now. It may be because you did something, 3 chapters back. So we have to give you a warning that, if you do use your life, you've got to go all the way back to there. But it's only 3, so it's a bit of a token towards traditional old-fashioned arcade games. There's couch play where you can sit down, like a kind of party play really. You sit down with 2 to 8 people and you bagsy a character. And each one of those can have accessibility options associated with it. So if you want to play with your gran who has never played with a controller before, you can dial hers right down and you can dial yours right up. And then there's an online mode as well where their controller will operate your system all the way through the game, but you get the chance to be able to input your choices and affect the way they play.
Excuse me.
Ma'am.
I can take care of myself.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
The thing I think with trying to broaden the audience on this is that it feels like such a lovely new medium to tell stories in. In film are very vicarious. They're third person, you sit and watch them and you empathize with the character. Games have a lot of agency and you're much more about who you are. Mixing those 2 things together is a really, really good thing. Mixing this kind of third person narrative with a first person emotion, especially as we were talking about before with horror, is really, really powerful. It's a really nice thing. I think a lot more people would appreciate it who normally would have a barrier about just playing a game.
You've seen Evil Dead, right?
For more on The Quarry, why not check out our preview of the game, or the first 30 minutes